Good morning, everyone. Let me begin with a question. What's the price you're paying for staying still? We often convince ourselves that we're waiting for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, or just the right mood. But here's the truth. What we're really waiting for is the courage to overcome laziness. Purpose is the driving force behind action. It is the reason we get up in the morning and the fuel that keeps us moving forward when challenges arise. Without a clear sense of purpose, it becomes easy to drift through life, going through the motions without truly engaging with what matters most. Purpose gives direction to our efforts, turning routine tasks into meaningful contributions. It transforms the mundane into something that feels significant, aligning our daily actions with a greater goal. When you have a strong sense of purpose, your energy shifts. Suddenly, procrastination and excuses lose their appeal because your focus is fixed on something larger than yourself. It becomes less about the task itself and more about the impact of completing it. Purpose taps into the human need for meaning, providing a sense of fulfillment that transcends the immediate. Moreover, purpose is an anchor in times of uncertainty. When circumstances become difficult or distractions threaten to derail you, purpose keeps you grounded. It serves as a reminder of why you started in the first place, helping you to persevere, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Purpose has a way of silencing self-doubt and providing clarity when everything else feels chaotic. It also creates a sense of urgency. Knowing that your actions are tied to something meaningful compels you to act, to move forward, and to contribute. It's not just about what you gain personally, but about the difference you make in the lives of others, in your community, or in the world. Purpose gives life a sense of momentum, a force that pulls you toward a future that feels worth fighting for. Without purpose, even the most talented and capable individuals can feel lost or stagnant. It's not a lack of ability that holds most people back, but a lack of understanding of what they're working toward. Purpose provides that understanding, turning potential into progress and effort into impact. It's not simply a motivator, it's a lifeline to the best version of yourself. Discipline is the foundation of consistent progress. Unlike motivation, which is fleeting and dependent on emotions, discipline is a steady force that drives action regardless of how you feel. It is the ability to show up, do the work, and follow through on commitments, even on days when enthusiasm is absent. Discipline doesn't rely on inspiration. It relies on decision and routine. It's about choosing to act because you've decided that your goals are worth the effort, no matter the circumstances. Motivation, while exciting, is unreliable. It comes in waves, often sparked by external events or temporary bursts of inspiration. It might get you started, but it rarely sustains you when the novelty of a task wears off or when obstacles appear. Discipline, on the other hand, thrives in those moments when motivation fades. It's what keeps you working on your goals during late nights, early mornings, and moments of doubt. Discipline isn't about waiting to feel ready. It's about creating readiness through action. The power of discipline lies in its ability to build habits. When you consistently take small, deliberate actions over time, those actions become automatic. What initially required effort and willpower transforms into a routine, reducing the mental energy needed to stay on track. This compounding effect of disciplined behavior is what leads to mastery and significant achievements. By committing to a disciplined approach, you create a structure that supports your progress, even when distractions or setbacks arise. Discipline also fosters resilience. It teaches you to embrace discomfort and endure challenges, knowing that every step forward is a step closer to your goal. When you practice discipline, you develop the mental strength to resist short-term temptations that could derail your progress. You begin to prioritize long-term benefits over immediate gratification, understanding that the rewards of persistence far outweigh the fleeting pleasures of giving in. By focusing on discipline, you cultivate a mindset of responsibility and ownership. You stop blaming external circumstances for your lack of progress and start taking control of your actions. Discipline empowers you to become the driver of your success, building a sense of confidence and self-trust that grows stronger with every consistent effort. Comfort is seductive. It offers a sense of security and ease, wrapping you in the illusion that staying where you are is enough. But comfort comes with a cost, one that is often invisible at first, but becomes undeniable over time. The price of comfort is stagnation. When you choose comfort over challenge, you limit your growth and deprive yourself of the opportunities that lie beyond the familiar. Comfort may feel safe, but it's a safety that comes at the expense of progress. The truth is, growth and comfort cannot coexist. Growth demands effort, persistence, and a willingness to face discomfort head-on. It requires you to step into the unknown, to embrace the awkwardness of learning something new, and to endure the struggles that come with striving for something greater. Comfort, on the other hand, keeps you rooted in what you already know, convincing you that change isn't worth the effort. Over time, this mindset leads to missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and a lingering sense of what could have been. Comfort also breeds complacency. When you settle for what is easy, you stop pushing yourself to improve. You accept mediocrity because striving for excellence feels too hard or risky. Complacency slowly erodes your ambition, replacing it with excuses and rationalizations for why you're not moving forward. This might feel fine in the moment, but it leads to frustration when you realize that the life you truly want remains out of reach, trapped behind the walls of your comfort zone. Another hidden cost of comfort is the loss of resilience. By avoiding challenges, you deny yourself the chance to build strength and adaptability. Discomfort is a powerful teacher, and it is through adversity that you develop the skills and mindset needed to handle life's inevitable difficulties. Comfort might shield you temporarily, but it leaves you ill-prepared for the challenges that cannot be avoided. Without resilience, even minor setbacks can feel overwhelming, reinforcing the cycle of retreating into comfort. The allure of comfort also creates a false sense of contentment. While it may feel satisfying in the short term, it often leads to long-term dissatisfaction. Human beings are wired for growth and achievement. Staying in a state of comfort denies this natural drive. Over time, you might find yourself looking back with regret, realizing that the moments of discomfort you avoided were the very moments that could have transformed your life. And comfort is not inherently bad. It has its place in rest and recovery. But when it becomes your default state, it turns into a barrier. It's important to recognize that every time you choose comfort over challenge, you're making a trade-off. You're exchanging the possibility of growth, success, and fulfillment for the temporary ease of staying the same. The cost may not be immediate, but it's real, and it's a cost too high to pay if you want to live a life of purpose and potential. Action is a powerful force. Even the smallest step forward can create a ripple effect that transforms your entire life. This is the essence of the domino effect of action. One intentional move sets a chain reaction into motion, creating momentum that propels you toward your goals. It starts with a single decision to act, no matter how small or insignificant that action might seem at first. Each step builds on the last. And over time, these accumulated efforts lead to significant outcomes. One of the key aspects of the domino effect of action is momentum. When you take that first step, you generate energy that makes the next step easier. It's like pushing a heavy object. Getting it to budge initially takes effort, but once it starts moving, it becomes easier to keep it in motion. Action creates a sense of progress, and progress fuels motivation, turning what once felt impossible into something manageable and achievable. Taking action also builds confidence. With each small win, you begin to trust yourself more. You start to see evidence that you are capable of making progress and achieving results. This growing confidence encourages you to take on bigger challenges and push past your previous limits. What starts as a single act of courage to step out of your comfort zone can snowball into a series of breakthroughs that redefine what you believe is possible for yourself. This action also clarifies your path. Many people feel stuck because they're waiting for the perfect plan before they begin. But clarity doesn't come from overthinking, it comes from doing. When you take action, you gain insights, learn from your experiences, and discover what works and what doesn't. Each step forward brings you closer to your goals, while also sharpening your understanding of the best way to achieve them. Another remarkable aspect of the domino effect is how it inspires others. Your actions don't exist in isolation, they influence and motivate those around you. When people see you making progress, taking risks, and overcoming challenges, they're encouraged to do the same in their own lives. This creates a ripple effect where your commitment to action not only transforms your life, but also sparks positive change in others. The domino effect of action is also a reminder that perfection isn't required to start. You don't need to have everything figured out to take the first step. What matters is starting, even if it feels messy or uncertain. Action, no matter how small, disrupts inertia. It shifts you from a state of inaction to one of progress, and that shift is often all it takes to change the trajectory of your life. Each small step, no matter how trivial it might seem, is a building block for something greater. A single domino may not look like much on its own, but when lined up correctly, it has the power to knock down larger and larger obstacles. This is the magic of action. It's cumulative, transformative, and within everyone's reach. When you take that first step, you're not just moving forward, you're setting the stage for exponential growth. Accountability is a powerful tool for achieving success. It acts as a mirror, reflecting back your efforts and ensuring that your actions align with your intentions. When you are held accountable, whether to yourself, a peer, or a mentor, you are less likely to stray from your commitments and more likely to stay focused on your goals. Accountability adds structure to ambition, turning vague desires into actionable plans and consistent progress. One of the key benefits of accountability is the way it combats procrastination. Left to your own devices, it's easy to delay tasks, rationalize distractions, or make excuses for not following through. However, when you know someone else is tracking your progress or expecting results, the stakes change. Suddenly, you feel a stronger sense of responsibility to deliver, and this sense of obligation helps you prioritize what needs to be done. Leading with less responsibility is such a huge principle, and it's so easy for us to be lazy or limitation-based when things don't go our way. Accountability transforms intentions into action by creating a sense of urgency and focus. Accountability also provides clarity. When you regularly share your progress with someone, you're forced to articulate your goals and evaluate your performance. This process helps you identify what's working and what's not, offering valuable insights into how to adjust your approach. Instead of getting stuck in a cycle of trial and error, accountability gives you a clear framework for improvement. It encourages you to reflect, adapt, and grow with greater efficiency. Another significant aspect of accountability is the encouragement and support it offers. Pursuing goals can often feel isolating, especially when challenges arise. Having someone to share your journey with, someone who understands your aspirations and holds you to your commitments, can be incredibly motivating. Accountability partners, whether they are friends, colleagues, coaches, or mentors, remind you of your potential and provide the encouragement needed to persevere during difficult times. Their belief in your abilities can reignite your confidence and drive when self-doubt begins to creep in. In addition to encouragement, accountability introduces an element of constructive challenge. It's not just about being cheered on, it's about being called out when you fall short of your potential. This type of challenge is crucial because it pushes you beyond your comfort zone. When someone holds you accountable, they aren't just accepting your excuses or allowing you to settle for less than you're capable of. Instead, they challenge you to rise to the occasion and hold yourself to a higher standard. Accountability also fosters discipline. By regularly checking in with someone or tracking your progress, you develop habits of consistency and follow-through. It teaches you to prioritize your commitments and make deliberate choices about how you spend your time and energy. Over time, this discipline becomes internalized, reducing your reliance on external accountability and strengthening your ability to stay on track independently. Perhaps one of the most overlooked aspects of accountability is the sense of shared ownership it creates. When you allow someone else to hold you accountable, you're no longer carrying the weight of your goals alone. This shared responsibility makes the process feel less overwhelming and more achievable. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can help you push through moments of doubt or fatigue, as you're not just working for yourself, you're working to honor the trust and support of your accountability partner. Accountability isn't about control or judgment, it's about partnership and growth. It's about recognizing that the journey toward success is not meant to be taken alone, and that progress accelerates when you allow others to walk alongside you. Whether through formal systems like mentoring programs or informal agreements like a check-in with a friend, it's not just a tool for staying on track, it's a catalyst for becoming the best version of yourself. Failure is often misunderstood. It's commonly seen as the opposite of success, a dead end or a sign of inadequacy. This perspective creates a failure so strong that it prevents many from even attempting to pursue their goals. But failure, when viewed differently, is not an end, it's a step. It's not a verdict on your abilities, it's feedback on your efforts. Redefining failure begins with recognizing it as a necessary and valuable part of growth, not something to avoid, but something to embrace. Failure is one of life's greatest teachers. Every setback, mistake, or misstep carries within it lessons that you can use to improve and grow. When you fail, you gain insight into what doesn't work, which is just as important as discovering what does. These lessons are often only available through experience, and failure is the pathway to those experiences. It sharpens your strategies, refines your skills, and equips you with the wisdom needed to navigate future challenges more effectively. One of the most powerful aspects of failure is its ability to build resilience. Facing and overcoming failure teaches you how to adapt, recover, and keep going in the face of adversity. It strengthens your mental and emotional fortitude, making you less likely to give up when things get tough. Each time you fail and choose to rise again, you prove to yourself that you are capable of enduring difficulty and emerging stronger on the other side. This resilience is not just beneficial for achieving goals, it's essential for navigating the unpredictability of life itself. Failure also challenges the way you define success. Often, people set rigid, narrow definitions of what success should look like, which makes them view anything outside those boundaries as failure. But failure forces you to re-examine your goals, adjust your expectations, and discover new paths forward. It encourages flexibility and creativity, showing you that success is not always a straight line, but a journey with twists, turns, and detours. And what you initially perceive as failure might ultimately lead you to a better outcome than you originally imagined. Another important shift in redefining failure is understanding that it is evidence of effort. Failure means you tried, and trying is far more commendable than staying in the comfort of inaction. Taking risks and facing the possibility of failure shows courage and a willingness to grow. Each failure is a sign that you are stretching beyond your current limits, challenging yourself to become more and achieve more. It's proof that you are not settling for mediocrity, but striving for something greater. Failure also has the power to connect us with others. Everyone experiences failure at some point, and sharing these experiences creates a sense of vulnerability and authenticity that fosters deeper connections. When you're honest about your failures, you give others permission to embrace their own struggles. You show them that failure is not something to hide or be ashamed of, but a shared part of the human experience. These connections can provide support, encouragement, and even collaboration, turning failure into an opportunity for mutual growth. Perhaps the most transformative aspect of failure is its role in building self-awareness. Failure forces you to confront yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your habits. It pushes you to evaluate your mindset, your decisions, and your actions. This self-reflection is critical for personal growth because it allows you to identify patterns, recognize areas for improvement, and develop a deeper understanding of yourself. The more you learn from failure, the more equipped you become to navigate challenges with confidence and clarity. Failure, when redefined, becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. It shifts from being something to fear to being something to value. By embracing failure as an integral part of the journey, you unlock its potential to shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. Vision is a powerful force that fuels energy and drives action. It's the ability to see beyond your current circumstances, to imagine a future that is brighter, better, and filled with possibility. Vision isn't just about setting goals. It's about creating a vivid picture of where you want to go and why it matters. When you have a clear vision, it becomes a source of inspiration that energizes you from within, pushing you to take action and persevere, even when the road ahead is challenging. Vision generates energy by giving your efforts a sense of purpose. When you know why you are doing something and can clearly see the outcomes you are working toward, it creates a deep sense of motivation. Instead of feeling like you're simply going through the motions, every step becomes meaningful, connected to a greater purpose. This alignment between your actions and your vision infuses your work with passion and enthusiasm, making even difficult tasks feel worthwhile. Having a vision also creates focus, which is another source of energy. When you have a clear sense of direction, you're less likely to be distracted by things that don't matter. Vision acts as a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you prioritize your time and resources. This focus prevents the mental fatigue that comes from trying to juggle too many unrelated tasks or goals. By concentrating your energy on what truly matters, you increase your efficiency and make steady progress toward your desired future. Vision taps into your emotions, which are a powerful driver of energy. A compelling vision is not just logical, it's emotional. It resonates with your deepest values and aspirations, stirring feelings of excitement, hope, and determination. These emotions sustain you during moments of doubt or difficulty. When challenges arise, your vision reminds you of what's at stake and why it's worth pushing through. This emotional connection transforms your vision from a mere idea into a source of strength and resilience. Another way vision creates energy is by inspiring others. A clear and compelling vision doesn't just energize you, it has the power to energize those around you. When you articulate your vision with passion and clarity, it becomes contagious. People are naturally drawn to a strong vision because it gives them something to believe in and work toward. This collective energy amplifies the momentum, as shared enthusiasm and collaboration drive everyone closer to the goal. Vision also helps you overcome obstacles by shifting your perspective. When you focus on the bigger picture, setbacks and challenges feel less overwhelming. Instead of being discouraged by temporary difficulties, you see them as part of the journey toward your ultimate goal. This shift in perspective helps you maintain a positive attitude and stay motivated even in the face of adversity. Vision keeps you anchored to the possibilities of the future, rather than being bogged down by the frustrations of the present. Finally, vision creates energy by igniting a sense of possibility. It allows you to dream beyond your current limitations and imagine what could be. This sense of possibility is incredibly energizing because it opens your mind to new opportunities and solutions. It encourages creativity, innovation, and the courage to take risks. When you have a clear vision, you begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and this optimistic mindset propels you forward with renewed energy and determination. A strong vision isn't just a picture of the future, it's a force that transforms your present. It gives you the energy to take action, the focus to stay on track, and the resilience to keep moving forward. Vision turns potential into reality by fueling the determination needed to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Effort is one of the most powerful choices you can make. While many aspects of life are outside your control, the effort you put in is something you can decide every single day. It's not dependent on circumstances, resources, or innate talent. It's rooted in your willingness to show up, engage, and push yourself. Effort is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. And choosing to give your best is a decision that can transform your life. The choice to put in effort begins with a mindset. It's about recognizing that growth and success are not purely the result of natural ability or external opportunities, but are largely determined by the consistent work you are willing to put in. Effort allows you to close the gap between potential and achievement. It transforms ideas into actions and intentions into results. Regardless of where you start, effort gives you the power to change your trajectory. Effort is also a choice to persevere. It's easy to put in work when things are going smoothly, but the true test of effort comes when challenges arise. Choosing effort means deciding to keep going even when it's difficult, even when the odds are stacked against you, and even when progress feels slow. It's a commitment to persist through discomfort, setbacks, and uncertainty, knowing that every small step forward brings you closer to your goals. Choosing effort also means rejecting excuses. It's tempting to blame circumstances, lack of time, or other people for why things aren't happening, but effort removes those excuses from the equation. When you take ownership of your actions, you stop waiting for the perfect moment or ideal conditions and start making progress with what you have. Effort is about focusing on what you can do, not what's holding you back. And this mindset empowers you to take control of your outcomes. Effort is cumulative. Each bit of energy you invest compounds over time, creating momentum that drives you forward. The results of effort are rarely immediate, but consistent effort creates lasting change. Small, deliberate actions add up, turning into skills, habits, and breakthroughs that you might not have thought possible at the start. By choosing effort daily, you build a foundation of progress that propels you toward success in ways that compound far beyond the initial work. Effort also reflects your values and priorities. What you put your energy into shows what truly matters to you. When you choose effort in areas that align with your goals and passions, you're making a statement about what's important. It's an investment in your future and a declaration that your dreams are worth the work. Effort transforms abstract hopes into tangible achievements by channeling your energy toward what you value most. Furthermore, effort shapes your identity. Each time you choose to work hard, to push yourself, and to keep going, you reinforce the belief that you are capable, determined, and resilient. Effort is not just about achieving external results, it's about who you become in the process. By consistently choosing effort, you build self-respect, confidence, and a sense of accomplishment that stays with you long after the task is complete. Choosing effort is also about embracing the process. Success is not just about reaching the destination, but about the journey of growth, learning, and improvement along the way. Effort allows you to fully engage in this journey, finding fulfillment in the work itself rather than fixating solely on the end result. This mindset turns effort into a source of satisfaction and purpose, making the work itself rewarding. Effort is available to everyone. It doesn't require special skills, resources, or circumstances, just a decision. It's the ultimate equalizer, giving everyone the opportunity to move forward regardless of where they start. By choosing effort, you tap into a limitless resource that has the power to create change, overcome challenges, and open doors to possibilities you never imagined. The legacy you leave is far more than what you achieve in your lifetime. It's the impact you have on others and the world around you. Legacy isn't just about fame, wealth, or accomplishments. It's about the imprint you leave behind through your actions, choices, and the values you live by. It's what continues to echo long after you're gone, shaping the lives of those who come after you. Whether you realize it or not, every decision you make contributes to the legacy you're building. Legacy begins with the way you treat others. Your kindness, generosity, and the respect you show to those around you have a ripple effect. People remember how you made them feel, and the relationships you nurture become a significant part of your lasting impact. Small acts of compassion or encouragement can inspire others to carry forward those same values, creating a chain reaction of positive influence that extends far beyond your immediate reach. Your legacy is also reflected in the values you stand for, the principles you hold dear. Integrity, courage, perseverance serve as a model for others. By living authentically and consistently with your values, you set an example that inspires others to do the same. This influence is especially powerful for those who look up to you, whether they are family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers who are impacted by your work or actions. Living your values isn't just about your personal fulfillment. It's about creating a blueprint for others to follow. The contributions you make, big or small, also shape your legacy. Whether it's through the work you do, the ideas you share, or the communities you support, the marks you leave on the world through your efforts become part of the story others will tell about you. These contributions don't have to be grand or revolutionary to matter. Sometimes the most meaningful legacies come from the consistency of showing up, doing good work, and making a difference in the lives you touch every day. The legacy you leave is also deeply connected to the opportunities you create for others. When you invest in someone's growth, mentor them, or simply believe in their potential, you plant seeds that can flourish long after you're gone. These investments in others have a multiplying effect, as those you uplift often go on to uplift others in turn. The time and energy you dedicate to helping others achieve their dreams are among the most enduring aspects of your legacy. Legacy is not just what you do, it's how you make others feel about themselves and their place in the world. Your ability to inspire confidence, hope, or a sense of belonging in others has a profound and lasting impact. By encouraging others to see their own worth and potential, you give them the tools to create legacies of their own. This influence extends far beyond anything material and becomes a part of the fabric of their lives. And the lessons you teach also become an integral part of your legacy. The wisdom you share, the stories you tell, and the experiences you pass on all contribute to the way others navigate their own lives. These lessons often become cherished gifts, passed down from generation to generation, shaping how people think, act, and face challenges. By sharing your knowledge and experiences, you ensure that the insights you've gained don't end with you, but continue to guide and inspire others. Legacy is built over a lifetime, but is experienced in moments. It's found in the choices you make, the relationships you cultivate, and the way you respond to both triumphs and challenges. It's not about perfection, it's about authenticity and intention. Every action, no matter how small, adds to the mosaic of the life you've lived and the mark you leave behind. It's about the way you choose to show up for others, for your dreams, and for the causes that matter most to you. Life and leadership is not learning to do something in spite of conflict. It's about learning to face the conflict within. Ultimately, the legacy you leave is a reflection of who you are and what you value. It's a testament to the life you've led, the people you've impacted, and the difference you've made in the world. It's not something you create overnight, but something you build every day through the choices you make and the life you live. In the end, the legacy you leave is a reflection of the choices you make every day. It's not defined by one grand moment or a single achievement, but by the consistent effort, values, and actions you embody throughout your life. Your vision drives the energy you pour into your work, and your accountability ensures that you stay committed to your purpose. Effort is a conscious decision you make, shaping your progress and resilience. Even in the face of failure, you learn, grow, and continue to push forward. Every step you take, every decision you make, and every relationship you cultivate is part of the lasting mark you leave behind. The legacy you create is not only what you achieve, but who you become and how you inspire others to reach their fullest potential. By embracing each of these principles, you have the power to shape a future that goes beyond your own, one that echoes through the lives of others and continues to make an impact long after you're gone.